All right, we are back in the Golden Tee Lounge for a very special 4th of July installment of our Throwback Thursday tips. We're here on Eagle Crest. We're here on Hole 4. We are in Washington, D.C. We are all about America before you blow your hands off and do weird stuff on 4th of July and probably get the cops called. So let's go all America on you. So, yes, hole number 4. Well, that's a tree. Hole number 4, a par 5, not a long one, 431 yards. You see here you have a monument. Actually, there's the tee box back there. How you doing, buddy? You can hit the ball right here, probably more like right here, and press your luck and try and hit right through this monument. You can go all the way through this thing. High, high, high. Hopefully not hit one of those. We've seen Golden Tee Great Shot doing that before. The other thing you could potentially do is hit the ball out to that first fairway and then hit a big C3 or A1 around that thing. But again, I do not recommend that. Other ways to potentially get to the green in 2. A low tee under these trees, low tee driver, it might work, might not. You can go potentially around this way. There's a lot of weird stuff you can do. Speaking of weird, what do we have over here? Look at that. Aliens, UFO, and then this guy who clearly had a lot of fun this 4th of July. Don't be that guy. Okay, so what I like to do on this instead is to get essentially in this area right here. It's not a real clean way to play this, but if you have a shot that's not behind a tree, right here you're looking at a driver, and to get that shot, I'm going to hit a 7-wood, I'm going to apply a high tee, I'm going to do backspin, and I'm going to pull back to C and hit it to 3. I'm going to hit the tree, that's a given, that's fine. As long as I'm not behind a giant tree trunk, I'm okay with that. Actually, this is a perfectly good shot, and with a 7-mile-an-hour wind, I feel pretty happy with this. From here, one more satellite mode. I'm sorry, I'm abusing it. Your only real risk, you see this little thing right there. It'll happen. You can hit that and bounce sideways or something, so you don't want to hit that. So here I could probably club a 3-wood. I'm just gonna finesse a driver, and I'm going to pull back just slightly right of B, then push it left, and then I'm just hopefully going to bounce on. Okay, that was not exactly what I was hoping to do. I should have hit it a little bit harder, finessed it a bit. You see me go silent because I'm thinking, oh man, I have to re-record this video. No, that's perfectly fine. On that shot, the one thing that you should note, you're not going to get as much spin because you're in the rough, so something to be mindful of. So there you go. There's a special 4th of July Eagle. Nothing really to this. It's just a different way to play. Hit it around, hit it in that rough. You'll have a longer driver, maybe a 3-wood depending on the wind. Be mindful that your spin's going to be negated because you're hitting out of the rough, and you should be good to go. Don't blow your hands off. We'll see you next week.